We continue to follow developing news now out of Hawaii, where the number of people killed in this devastating wildfires in Maui has now climbed to at least 93.
That is the most deaths in a fire in the U.S. in over 100 years. So far, only 2 of the victims have been identified, and Maui's police chief is asking people with missing family members to get in touch with authorities to provide DNA to help them in the identification process. And authorities say much of the burn zone is still hazardous and full of toxic fumes. Heavy metal pollution and buildings are at risk of collapsing. Meanwhile, a Hudson native narrowly escaped the devastating fire with his wife and dogs.
The couple left their home and their belongings behind with pretty much just the clothes that they were wearing on their backs. Lydia Esparra has a story.
It's hard to comprehend this type of devastation, but imagine having lived through it.
And about 5 o'clock or so, we saw smoke coming from the town, which is located about 2 blocks down the street from us.
2 blocks away is where Sam Younger and his wife Josie lived, in Lahaina, where paradise had become hell. Josie captured this video on the beach. She saw and heard the flames getting closer.
When we did realize it was by our house and next to our house, we really only thought that it was just that it was just our area and that we didn't think that the entire town had already been consumed.
This was the moment.
A block away, all the buildings were on fire and there was no firemen and there was no help in sight.
Where the couple had to flee for their lives with their 2 dogs in tow. Sam was born and raised in Hudson, but for 15 years he's lived in Lahaina, building his scuba diving business, where his home was also his place of business. And it is all gone. They left with the clothes on their backs and a spare.
Of course, one of the spare shirts is a Cleveland shirt.
The 2 can finally laugh about something. After all, it's been days since they became homeless.
We just didn't have time to grab anything. We're like, no, none of this stuff's important. What's important is us. Let's make sure we have each other and let's get out safely. Who cares about all these kind of material possessions?
Things.
And time was not on their side. Lahaina is on the west side of Maui. The wood is dry. It lacks water. They have had fires before. But this time, with the winds from Hurricane Dora, there was no chance of saving this coastal community. Even so, the Youngers say they're not leaving. They want to give Lahaina another chance.
Lahaina's our home, right? We've been here. We've built a home here. We want to continue to rebuild.
Wow, well, the Youngers have found shelter on the east side of Maui and are figuring out what's next for them in the meantime. There is a GoFundMe page on our website and other ways on how you can help the citizens of Maui.